life is every day there's something.
No, but this time
hopefully more good news versus
bad. The head candidate for the Republican Party was just found liable
my
for
mom coming
the
down,
R
my
word.
mom's coming out of her room.
Don't say any words that get us banned.
My mom comes out of her room yelling this information about comb over. And I'm like, really? I'm watching something else. And she's just, this is news for her. Because remember, she watches CNN and Fox News
and absolutely nothing's going to happen.
I know.
What does it matter?
When she told me the news about comb over, I said, okay. And
nothing.
Until I see him in an orange suit.
Because I have the Truth app downloaded. Mm-hmm. That's his app that he talks on. Mm-hmm. As soon as they announced that verdict, he was right there to say something about it. Mm-hmm. So I knew he was going to say something about it.
Like, I'm not going to pay. They after me. He's been screaming this for the last 4 or 5 years. It's a lynch mob and
exactly, and that's pretty much what he said.
Yeah.
He pretty much said, "Let me see if
she's not my type. I don't understand where this is coming from."
He's pretty much said,
"I never knew the woman."
When does doing the R word have to be somebody's type? It's about power, overpowering somebody.
But he was trying to.
It has nothing to do with being somebody's type.
No, because that's how he is. He's looking at her now.
He's so stupid.
Let's just say, for sake of argument, this woman at her age now was fine. He couldn't say nothing. He had to find something. I don't know her. He had to find something else. But he's always cracking on women that are supposedly, in his eyes,
and when they showed
not that attractive.
When they showed him the picture in the deposition
of him with her,
he thought it was his wife.
See?
So that means your wife is not your type.
Ignorance. Oh, I tell you.
Yeah, that's him. Mm-hmm. But yeah, my mother.
I'm only seen with nice looking women. No, she's not my type.
Now he's going to be on CNN for the first time. Mm-hmm. I think this is tomorrow, right? No, that's his town hall. He's going to be on the town hall.
His own town hall?
His own town hall. So that's the controversy. People are saying, should he have his own?
That's right. The View talked about that.
Yeah. He says, let me read what he said in Truth. I'll be doing CNN tomorrow night, live from the great state of New Hampshire, because they are rightfully desperate to get those fantastic ratings once again. They made me a deal I couldn't refuse. Could be the beginning of a new and vibrant CNN and no more fake news, or it could turn into a disaster for all, including me. Let's see what happens. Wednesday night at 8:00.
Yeah, they had pros and cons on The View. Mm-hmm. Some say, of course, Sonny. No, I don't want. Why is he on the? Sarah said it's a free country. Let the man speak. And then a lot of them probably was saying, let him put his foot in his mouth, because he's thinking maybe he's going to control the narrative. I don't have to talk about that woman that's not my type.
All right, listen to what else he said. This is about the verdict that just came in.
Oh, okay.
They're not coming after me. They're coming after you. I'm just standing in their way.
They're coming after you.
Coming after you.
Okay.
What else can you expect from a Trump-hating, Clinton-appointed judge who went out of his way to make sure that the result was as negative as it could possibly be? Speaking to and in control of a jury from an anti-Trump area, which is probably the worst place in the U.S. for me to get a fair trial. Very unfair trial. Very unfair trial.
You said it twice.
Yeah. I have absolutely no idea who this woman is. This verdict is disgraceful and a continuation of the greatest witch hunt of all times.
He has violated so many women, he can't remember.
He said, I don't even know who this
her. Mr. Trump, that's probably the seventh.
Who this horrible woman is.
The 70th woman, maybe number 100.
Jury finds Trump liable for abuse, awards E. Jean Carroll $5 million.
Wow.
Which is nothing for him. That ain't nothing for him.
Well, it's hurting him because he's losing money.
A jury found Donald Trump liable Tuesday for abusing advice columnist E. Jean Carroll in 1996, awarding her $5 million in a judgment that could haunt the former president as he campaigns to regain the White House. I don't know in our recent history, I've never heard of anything like this. Mm-hmm. I can't say it. Has it been a president that's been accused of this? That's won or?
Accused of what?
Of the R word.
No, we've had, they've been some sexual stuff, but not.
I'm trying not to say words.
Well, what else can I
The
say?
S word.
The S word? Yeah, they've been accused of the S word, but nothing like this. No.
The verdict was split. Jurors rejected Carol's claim that she was R, finding Trump responsible. So they saying they don't think that she was violated. Finding Trump responsible for a lesser degree of assault. But the judgment adds to Trump's legal woes and offers vindication to Carol, whose allegations had been mocked and dismissed by Trump for years. So, Ma, they didn't find him guilty of the R word. Right. It says she nodded as the verdict was announced in a federal courtroom in New York City just a few hours after deliberations had begun. Then hugged supporters and smiled through tears as the courtroom cleared. Carol could be heard laughing and crying. Jurors also found Trump liable for defaming Carol after she made her allegations public. Trump chose not to attend the civil trial and was absent when the verdict was read.
So he's guilty of...
Trump immediately lashed out. So what is I know the one of them says because he defamed her.
What was the other one?
It says a lesser degree of an assault. So in a lesser degree. So I guess they feel like he pinned her up against the wall, like she said,
her. Yeah,
and he assaulted her. He
I guess there's
levels violated her space. It's almost
it.
like feeling on a woman. Mm-hmm. That's not the same as going all the way.
Yeah.
But you put her in a situation where she was uncomfortable.
Very uncomfortable.
And she felt threatened. Mm-hmm. That's probably what they found him
because
guilty
harassment, even too now, is if you're being taunted and teased at your job for that word, S word.
I think I agree with that. I don't think she proved that he actually went all the way with her. That's my opinion.
But why so much money?
And then another reason why...
They're probably trying to slap his hand.
Another reason why I think what hurt her was them finding social media stuff with her liking The Apprentice.
Right. You don't do that if somebody's violating
you. Unless you're an idiot.
I'm thinking...
Which she could be both. She could have been abused and be an idiot at the same time.
Oh, no.
Why would you follow his career and like anything that he's in?
Right. It'd be different if you worked for him. So and you had to work for him and be like, okay.
And you can also say he violated you and you was afraid to come forward, which is what she said.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't have anything to do with him.
You wouldn't support anything about him.
And people would say, and you would have witnesses to say, she can't stand Trump. I don't know why she never liked that man.
That's why a lot of times people in their head, they're thinking, how are you acting after the violation with the person? People don't take a lot of people serious when they're screaming, I was violated.
Right.
You still actually went out with them. There's some who are probably fearful and still kind of go out with them because I don't know, but people tend to not believe you as much when you support them, when you do a finger up, when they say something.
You follow them around.
They'll think, oh my God, did she really get violated?
Unless she was a minor or young. Like Monica Lewinsky, where it's like you in awe of them. You know what I'm saying?
That's a different kind of violation,
this a grown woman.
because a lot of times they feel like people that's in power, the person is like this.
Yeah.
And they're being violated and don't really realize it.
To me, I feel like this is that joke that Roy, what's his name? Roy Wood did on the Correspondents' Dinner. Roy, the guy.
I forgot what joke.
When he said that other case in New York with the tax thing, that's like those brownies where you like, I don't feel nothing with this brownie. Give me one of those, give me them other brownies, the other ones that he got going on, them other cases.
Okay.
That's this one. This a weak pot brownie case.
It is. But
so I don't think it's going to do anything.
But
to
here's the
him
thing:
running.
it's not even
nobody cares.
But I don't think it was meant to do anything about his running. I think they trying to milk him. They trying to get his money.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the next case may be another 5-10 million,
and he paying for lawyers and stuff
get him
like
for
that.
Another 20 million.
Yeah,
every single case.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20 million.
And
will he even have enough to even run?
And it helps her because she gets 5 million.
Yeah.
He'll run because people will still pay for him to run.
I told Mama that too.
Yeah,
I said they unfortunately still get his man money.
But I don't know. This case again, it's like that Roy joke. This one of them brownies.
You don't feel
them pot brownies where you like, I don't feel justice. Do I feel justice? I don't care about this. I don't care about
and
her.
Why you trash talk afterwards.
Yeah, I don't. And I know people probably hate us in the comments. I don't care about this lady. I don't care about him. I don't care about this lady. I don't care about this case.
But do we have to care?
No, but she won.
To even say you don't care. That's what I'm saying.
We doing commentary. You want me to move on to another story?
No. The point I mean is you don't have to make it known you don't care because here's the thing. It's not that we care.
Don't say we, say you.
It's not that we don't care when we say we don't care. I think we care in a sense because it's news. It's newsworthy.
Oh, yeah.
Not to feel a certain feeling towards her.
No, I don't.
No. In most of these topics that we talk about, no.
Yeah, I don't. And what threw me off with her was when they found on her social media that she was a fan of The Apprentice.
That for me, I thought, she had a strong case when she first came out. Like even the what's her name lady, the one that he gave money to be quiet, her, whatever her name, Stormy. Those situations, these women are coming out. But the fact that Stormy didn't follow him, Stormy didn't do what she did, right?
I don't know.
Not to our knowledge, because she was on it. She was constantly on The View talking about it. I'm just saying she didn't have reason to follow him.
He gave her hush money.
I lost kind of credibility with her when we found out that
that's
she
why
followed
I don't care.
You don't do this or follow their show if they are like, ugh.
No.
So, okay.
So that was my only thing with that. So again, even in this, I do agree with the jury. I can't say that I believe he did the R word, but I believe he definitely did put her in a
he violated her.
He violated her and put her in an uncomfortable situation because he said it on that entertainment bus. They like it when you grab them by the what? When you're an entertainer, you can do whatever you want, and they don't care. That makes me say he does that a lot. He grabs women all the time, and he does things like that.
Remember back in the day when guys used to pat the women on the bottom?
That's him. He does that. He probably does that.
Some women giggle and laugh, and some women knock your head off.
He's the kind to call the secretary in and grab her by the waist and pull her down on the desk and kiss her or something like that. Oh, you know you want it. Something like that. Leave me alone, Mr. John.
You know you like that.
I have to go home and make dinner.
Well, that happened.
He's that guy.
I like to go old school.
Yeah,
y'all know I bring up my old school on Different World when Whitley was working at that art, the company when she actually sells art, picks art to sell. The black guy that was over her boss, he was making those violating the conversation, making her uncomfortable. Yeah, because you know she's an attractive woman, right? So she got a little videotape to try to catch him in the act, and she had an old videotape of some puppy that she was like, but she said to the main man, understand why was he always let go of different jobs and to this place, and are you on camera saying that you're going to not listen to my complaint? And the guy on camera had to go, because this day and age they're being really careful. When a person comes to the main office and says I've been violated in any way, they got to really take it serious. So, but that's old school brought up.
She love old school. Any up to date stuff?
Different World. It's a lot of up to date stuff. You want me to talk about Grey's Anatomy?
No, that's okay. You probably don't have one. Grey's Anatomy. Oh, with this type of thing.
Well, doctors and the nurses, they did a lot of crazy stuff. Go ahead.
All right. So again, she won. That's good for her.
Let's move on.
That's good for her. She won. She got $5 million out of him.
Okay.
Can he appeal that? Can you appeal a civil case?
I don't think so.
What you say, Mom? Oh, my mother said she think he's gonna try. I don't know if you can.
Okay.
Then he'll appeal it, I'm sure, because he's gonna say I don't know this woman, and he'll drag it out. But if not, just pay the woman the $5 million. You didn't get accused of the big R word. Give her $5 million and move on.
Okay.
M. Perk says, Mike says, hi, ladies. Hi, everyone. Emerald says, hey, ladies. Hi, Mike. Emerald says, so how does this affect his run for presidency? That's why I said it won't.
It won't.
It won't do anything. Okay, so what is this? You saw The View, and they talked about what we talked about yesterday.